while she's getting all made over, we're going to talk to you about some great spring styles and teach you some lessons on spring pants with Lynn Spence. Come on in here, Lynn. We're going to learn about all the different pants from the Gap, right?
Absolutely.
She moves that for you. Okay. So we all know the Gap is a great place to go for your basics.
But now they've gone very fashion.
Oh, very fashion.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm wearing Gap.
Oh, you look
pretty
great.
fashion.
From head to toe?
From head to toe.
So the leather?
So the leather.
Ooh, I like.
They always have 1 or 2 leather jackets a season.
Yeah.
And tonal makes it kind of nice and soft for the season. And I'm wearing one of their wider leg pants, which you're about to see, called the Perfect Trouser.
The Perfect Trouser.
Yes.
Okay, so no matter what your body shape or size is, you're going to find a pant that fits your shape, right?
I really believe that you will.
Okay, so let's see pant number 1 here.
Yes, so Catherine's going to come and show us a trouser that I think is fantastic for somebody who wants a good work pant. So it's the same trouser that I'm wearing. And the trick to this is that if you're fuller figured, structure really plays a very important role in it because it does give you structure to your body. So I've decided to go 70s inspired, and the 70s inspired is tucking in your blouse, which I cannot allow myself to do yet. but Catherine has tucked it in, and the trick also is to blouson it slightly, which tends to make the hip area look a little bit smaller.
Okay.
If you have if the pocket detail is flipping out, that's going to add a couple of inches. So I keep mine sewn down, but they really should be worn, and these are sewn down too. They should be worn if they're a little loose, open so that they go with the looseness of it if you so desire. What's nice about these is that they're right at the waist, so the longer rise again creates something that's nice and tight around the whole lower torso.
Right.
And then these pants are so the 70s inspiration of this is they're a bit snugger to the thigh. And then they flare out at the bottom.
So it's supposed to fit this way. It's supposed to touch the thigh
They should touch the thigh. Now, if you are conscious about that, we cheated and we did do a little body shaper. We did.
Why not?
Why not? Because what happens is that it just supports whatever's underneath. It doesn't make you smaller, but it surely makes everything quite beautiful.
Yeah.
So turn around and you will see, you won't even get that little pant line.
Look at that. You can't see it.
There's nothing at all. So that's just one of those lovely.
I love that. But there's no jiggle, right?
I know. Well, Maidenform does some pretty good ones. They're quite extraordinary. So then what happens is that the thing I want to do, even though she's quite tall, is that we've gone with the heel, we've done a little Banana Republic heel, to lengthen the body in a tonal shoe. It could be pointed toe or round, depending on what your foot can stand.
Got it.
Not super high, obviously something that's going to work for you, but that's going to lengthen the torso if that's the length you're going to go with. So to lengthen a pant like this, wear them longer, wear them with the heel. And make sure that there's a stretch in this pant, but also that there's some structure in it also. And it will give you a beautiful line. And that's what Gap is all about now. It's giving you different finishes that work for your body type and for the fact that you're wearing them to work or you're going to be casual in them.
Well, I just like also that you said, listen, the look right now might be tucking it in and leaving it a little blouson, but you're not doing it because you don't feel like you can handle it. Don't think you got to stick with the trend.
Never.
If it's not working with your body. So you look fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give her a hand, guys.
And also, Trace, what's nice.
Though.
But here's the other trick. I added a long scarf to it.
Yes.
And that's a camouflager also.
It is.
That's kind of a, so instead of wrapping it around, just let it fall down, and that lengthens the upper torso and balances quite nicely. So this is now the dressed up denim jean on Ruth, and what's kind of nice about this is that they're called the dressy denim or the trouser denim. And what's cool about these, and I've done these with a top flowing out. This could easily be tucked in and look absolutely fantastic, but a lot of women are still going to say, I like my tunic tops out. The nice thing about all these tunic tops is that they're adaptable to be either tucked in or worn out. I like the fact that they're soft around the neckline, but they still scoop, so they lengthen this part of you. And then you go down to this trouser. If I were you, first of all, I'm going to say this. You wash these in cold water inside out before you wear them. There's a lot of dye in those to make them so dark, so wear a dark denim, particularly for the office. But then what you want to do is that if it was me, I would do a crease down the center.
Me too. I love that look.
like that.
That's
because
good look.
it takes away from the bell bottom and it creates a sharper line. So again, it's very lengthening. Now Ruth is a tall piccolone. I hope that's not a dirty word in another country, please. I apologize now. But for her, I'll do a little ballet flat from the gap. But on me, who's got a shorter leg, I'm going to wear a tonal shoe, probably with a point, to give that extra length to the body.
Got it.
And these are a bit of a mid-rise. They're about an inch below the navel.
Okay.
So they're great for somebody who likes that to be a little bit easier. But the point of it also is to pull the dark back up to the top and then top it with something that's a little bit looser, because this is still quite slim in the thigh.
For sure. So this is a yippee for the women and sorry for the guys.
Yes.
So like they hate the fact that you can't see the shape underneath,
I know,
right?
I
Whatever.
know. But women
You look
love
great.
this.
I love it.
It's so great. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Ruth.
so much.
I hope that style stays around forever.
Well, I think it's going to. This is now called, let me just look here.
I
This
love
is
the
called
color on you. That's beautiful.
Isn't that absolutely? You take your
very
coat
nice.
off right away because it's so very, very pretty. So this one is called the Premium Pant. It's just a little slim, beautiful, but a white pant. And so many petite girls will say, I'm not going to wear a wide white trouser. But there's no reason why you can't. Because the fact of the matter is that that's exactly what you get from it. You've got a waist that goes right up. So it's a nice tall rise.
Yeah.
It has a pocket. She's petite, so she can wear that pocket loose, which is fantastic. Don't buy these so that they're so tight that they're smiling right below the zipper area, because that just says that they are too small. So they should just fall beautifully.
What a nice way to say it, huh? Hi! They're happy.
So for a petite girl who does not have a super long leg,
Yeah.
I thought it would be nice to do a beautiful shoe, and these are Pierre Hardy, and these are going to be in the stores, if I'm not mistaken, anticipated delivery mid-April. And they're only going to a couple of the sort of the main stores, but they are spectacular. Just pull up the shoe, if you will, so, the pant.
Oh, yeah.
Stunning.
Those
so
are
the
gorgeous.
ankle strap, I think, is lovely for the season because it takes a very casual white duck pant,
Yeah.
and it dresses it up very beautifully. But the width, again, is balanced by the pointed toe rather than the egg or the round shape or even a big platform shoe. You have to really slim that down again. And then I did lovely pink here. Again, could this be tucked in? You better believe it. Fabulous. Looks great. Add a belt to it this season if you're going to do that. And then we just did a great little cardigan. And then again, that flowy scarf, not bundled up around the neck, but just
the
floating
leg.
down. Thank you so much.
Very nice. You're gorgeous, honey. All right, we're going to take a break. So many lessons today on pants, eyebrows. Stay with us. More coming up. That's great stuff. Up next, choosing the right pair of pants.
You want to expose the ankle bone in these trousers.
Because the ankle's sexy, ladies.
Sometimes it's the only bony part of the body. So show it.